Hallo Leute, willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Genshin Impact. Letztes Mal haben wir mit Neuvillettes Quest angefangen, haben ein bisschen den Fall erkundet, untersucht mit Neuvillette. Und jetzt, um irgendeiner Spur zu kommen, wer vielleicht der Schuldige könnte sein, somit zum Lyzinbrunnen, um dort irgendwie Hinweise zu finden. Okay.
What should we do next?
Gute Frage.
Oh, Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Soll ich noch etwas Wasser des Urmeers trinken?
Perhaps leave the investigation to me. I need you to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
Okay, dann machen wir das mal, I guess.
Distance? Neuvillette, what exactly are you?
Ja, was hast du vor?
Oh, it's glowing!
Okay. Oh. Flashbang einfach. Alter, wie hell. What the hell? Hallo? Während dein Lyzinbrunnen aufleuchtet, vernebelt ein plötzlicher Schwindel deine Sinne. Ja, merke. Was zum Teufel ist passiert? Was war das denn gerade? Was ist gerade passiert? Sag mir nicht, wir sind irgendwie jetzt in der Zeit gereist. Alles sieht anders aus. Es sollte weitergehen, mich umsehen. Sieht doch alles noch relativ gleich aus, oder? Steht noch das... Boah, ne. Ja, das Ding steht noch gar nicht. Das... Erkunde die Umgebung. Ich habe keine Map. Oh, schade. Oh, wie cool. Vor dem Opernhaus sind wir. Vor das Riet. Oh, wie cool. Oder ist es doch da? Wir sind auf etwas nach hinten geschmissen worden. Wie cool. Okay, das habe ich jetzt nicht erwartet. Warte, wir haben gerade Besseres zu tun. Ich will nämlich schauen, ob das Opernhaus da ist. Es müsste ja da hinten dann sein. Das will ich jetzt erkunden. Tut mir leid, aber das musste sein. Ich habe den Timer schon wieder nicht für die Folge gestartet. Alter. Wie soll ich jemals wissen, wann die Folge zu stoppen ist, wenn ich mal nicht weiß, wie lange wir dran sind? Alter. Wie das aussieht. Ist ein Teleporter. Hä, wie cool. Ey, ich hoffe, das ist nicht die einzige Szene, die so ist, ne? Nein, aber das Opernhaus stand schon, okay. Oh, wie cool, aber... Okay, jetzt wir machen den Quest mal weiter. Kann gut sein, dass wir vielleicht hier noch hin müssen. Weil sonst wäre wahrscheinlich auch nicht auf der Map verfügbar, aber... Ja, wie cool. Okay, das mag ich richtig. Aber ist das einfach jetzt eine Erinnerung, die er wiederbelebt hat? Haben wir irgendwie so eine temporäre Zeitreise? Ach, was weiß ich, ey. Ist auf jeden Fall sehr interessant. Ich finde so ein bisschen blöd, dass wir halt so ein Tempo haben. Also wirklich so. Hätte man besser können machen. Aber sonst, also wirklich, sonst kann ich mich nicht beschweren. Cool. Okay, dann bin ich mal gespannt, was es hier so gibt. Ich nehme an, die Person neben ihm ist die Melusine, von der er gesprochen hat, nämlich Carol. Ja, das ist sie. So, ich nehme an, ich muss wahrscheinlich hier hin. Ja. Jetzt bin ich mal gespannt.
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Neuvillette. The court of Fontaine is truly incredible. There's so many things I've never seen or heard before.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me. Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchaussée Phantom.
Okay.
I'm certain you'll become an indispensable part of Fontaine's detective force.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help.
No.
Not only can I repay you for your kindness, but also, it feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
Das ist schön, klingt ja schön.
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village, but I want to see the outside world nonetheless.
Ja.
In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence, or what I'm capable of contributing to this world.
Neuvillette auch.
For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of our existence elsewhere.
Okay. Ich glaube, das hat dich auch zum Fragen gebracht, ne?
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way. I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Ja.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did?
Gute Frage.
The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village. It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head. And I tried really hard not to cry.
Warum denn? Die haben nichts getan.
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome.
Ja, wegen solchen Idioten.
Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. Removing it will be no easy feat. There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society. Despite my social status, I am still an outsider.
I guess, ja.
Oh, I see. Let's all do our best then.
Yep.
I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
Ja, leider hast du es nicht überlebt.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the
Das
difficulties
muss mal
ahead.
wirklich schlimm gewesen sein.
If
Dann.
you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform Vautrin, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Okay.
Huh? Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Yes? Do you have any concerns?
Ich glaube nicht, im Gegenteil,
That
wahrscheinlich.
stone-faced human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him. It felt like he wasn't interested in anything but work.
Okay.
He is an earnest man. There will be plenty of opportunities to work together in the future, so please try to get along.
Okay. Und das war's mit denen. Okay. Erkunde die Umgebung, machen wir. Also ich glaube schon, dass das Thumbnail wahrscheinlich mit diesem Ding, also mit diesem Effekt gemacht wird. Also irgendwas hier in diesem Gebiet, sag ich mal. Noch einmal Karl und Baderico.
Hello. Can I help with anything?
Thanks, but no need.
Oh,
Okay. Die Arme. Lalalalalalala.
I'm Carol, a Melazine. Is there anything you need help with?
Oh, bitte sag ja.
Get away from here! I'm calling the guards.
Warum denn?
Please, calm down. I don't mean to cause any harm.
Die sind doch eher knuddelhaft.
Hard to say.
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters. Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
Warte, vor 400 Jahren. Euch ist schon bewusst, dass 100 Jahre zuvor ein riesiger Kataklysmus passiert ist, ne? Das ist euch schon bewusst.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe Neuvillette allowed them into the court of Fontaine just like that.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
Also, ich will ja nicht sagen, aber wenn jemanden die offizielle Ämter Posten bekommt, dann eher, glaube ich, sie, weil ihr seid richtige Arschlöcher.
Go away! Quit acting innocent!
I'm not leaving. I won't let you say bad stuff about him. We joined the Mare Chaussee Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
Solving cases? With Neuvillette in cahoots with you? You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know. So tell me, how can you guarantee that you Melazines aren't involved in anything that occurred recently?
Da wird doch gesagt, die Idee von Schau selbst.
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
Ist das Dings? Wie heißt? Vautrin.
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the Mare Chaussee Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation. There have indeed been an increase in cases recently, perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy, and I understand your concern. However, there's been no evidence pointing towards Melazines being involved.
Ja. Sie benutzen eher ihren Hass als Beweis.
Even the captain of the
Yup.
security patrol is on their side. Neuvillette's newly reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
Oh boy.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Indem sie es einfach machen, ihr Arschelscheiße. Ernsthaft.
You heard that?
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
Keine Ahnung.
There have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you. There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine. It's near impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best if you give up before it's too late.
Monsieur Neuvillette said that we needed to put both time and effort in. I don't know how long it'll take, but I can at least try making my best effort.
Ja.
I still want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing me out earlier.
Wenigstens Votro und Neuvillette auf der anderen Seite. Und ein paar andere wahrscheinlich.
Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
Okay.
Give them to me.
You're not gonna take them
Nein,
away,
hilft aus.
right?
We'll hand them out together. The faster we get this done, the sooner we can head back.
Okay. Was gibt's denn noch jetzt? Bin ich mal gespannt. Erkunde die Umgebung. Ich könnte mir vorstellen, dass wir wahrscheinlich gleich so eine Erinnerung haben, wo wir mitbekommen, dass Caro sich das eigene Leben genommen hat, wie wir letztes Mal rausgefunden haben. Und spätestens, wenn wir ganz vorne beim Opernhaus sind, könnte ich mir vorstellen, dass wir das Urteil mitbekommen, wie Vautrin im Exil landet.
Monsieur Neuvillette, what's this?
Was?
Medals of Peace,
Oh!
awarded to you and Vautrin.
Oh, wie cool!
Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years. You've taken one small step forward in helping Melusines gain the trust of humans.
Oh, okay.
I think I'll pass.
Hey, don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you.
Ja.
It won't be long before Melusines begin living peacefully with the humans. Just the thought of it makes me happy.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
Okay. Relativ
You
realistisch.
blockhead. Don't ruin the
Ja.
mood.
Also, er ist ein Realist, das merkt man.
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile. Any small incident could undermine the hard work
Yeah.
you put in. Please be on your guard for the next few days.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Und jetzt? Okay, jetzt bin ich gespannt. Was hören wir da jetzt? Okay, 2 Personen.
Medal of Peace? Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
T-Wert,
Are
okay.
you sure we should do this? We're no match for Neuvillette, even with all our powers combined.
Swavko.
Nah, not gonna happen. As long as he remains in his position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally.
Hm.
There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere. Unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine.
Ja, ehrlich gesagt, aber ich glaube, er wäre stark genug für Fontaine eigentlich auszulöschen.
So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder. Once we lay the blame on the Melusines as the person who brought them to the court of Fontaine, Neuvillette will be left with no excuse.
Huh.
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never would have come to this. But he's forced our hand. Time to teach him a lesson.
Oh Gott. Erkundige
Turn the
Umgebung.
murderer in!
Oh, Jesus. Und Carol hat gar nichts gemacht.
Melusines can't be trusted! That goes for Neuvillette too!
Und das war genau die Zahl, die man im Trailer konnte hören. Alter, die Arme. Ist das auch noch einmal Carol?
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back.
Was für... widerwärtige Kreaturen, so. Hab mich noch gerettet. Okay, Vautrin. Und jemand anderes von der Dings, gleichen, also nicht
The
Sektion,
results of the
Abteilung.
investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
Und...
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, whose interests have been undermined by the reform.
Okay, das heißt, sie haben Beweise dafür, dass es einer der anderen ist und nicht einer Melusine. Halleluja.
They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillette confess to his mistakes and yield up power.
Aber hat die Macht nicht abgegeben, das steht ja heute noch immer noch Macht.
The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
Das heißt, um die Situation zu entzünden, hat sie sich das eigene Leben genommen.
And she called me a blockhead. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth? She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards. Miss Carroll might have thought there was no better plan.
That is indeed something she'd do.
Captain Vautrin, should I present these results to Monsieur Neuvillette right away?
Am besten, oder?
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to... Wait, are you planning to...
Was hat er vor?
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named Ilaria who passed away when I was very young.
Okay.
She's just like Carol in every possible way. Innocent, kind, always believing the best of people. People like her are the most vulnerable to deception and betrayal.
Okay.
From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Okay.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Ja.
Yes. In fact, some of her spirit must have rubbed off on me instead. Because I too began working towards that pie-in-the-sky dream of hers. I should have known. Those cowards don't have the guts to confront Neuvillette. They even avoided causing trouble for me. They were after Carol all along.
Ja.
Can you understand how I feel? Right now, there's only one thought on my mind. Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
Oh.
I understand, but I'm certain Monsieur Neuvillette wouldn't accept that as a solution.
Aber scheint, das hat er das genossen. Es wäre nicht im Exil wahrscheinlich gelandet.
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. Give me the list of suspects. What happens after this has nothing to do with any of you.
Oh, Jesus.
I will take responsibility for everything.
Hat er alle umgebracht oder wie? Oder was hat er gemacht? I guess, sie geht jetzt in das Opernhaus und finden es raus. Alter. Er nennt zwar Carol dafür eine Dumpfbacke, sich zu opfern, aber opfert sich ja selbst sozusagen. Ist ein bisschen anders, aber boah, okay. Nicht immer die restlichen Tage hat er dann wahrscheinlich im Fort Meropide verbracht. Ups.
Did you know? They're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Ja.
Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol and settled the score with the group that framed his friend. Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
I'm thinking... We should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Können sie wahrscheinlich nicht, oder er wird sich wahrscheinlich dagegen sträuben, sozusagen die Lüge aufzuhalten. Er wird sagen, ich habe sie verletzt, getötet, was auch immer, und dann bekommt er eine Strafe.
Bail him out? Why?
Shh, keep it down! Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Neuvillette's most trusted subordinates. After everything that happened to Carol, Neuvillette's guaranteed to do everything he can to keep Vautrin around.
Nein, wird er nicht. Neuvillette würde es wahrscheinlich emotional vielleicht. Dennoch, er hält seine Pflichten ein.
Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Neuvillette's status is secure as can be. As long as we redirect public opinion, Neuvillette will be able to give Vautrin a reprieve. The benefits are endless.
In dem Opernhaus wird es immer lauter und unruhiger.
Vautrin sought vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. This represents the justice he upholds.
Ja, naja.
Please think about it. If the same thing had happened to you, wouldn't you feel the same way he did?
Ja, aber nur weil es sich so viel gibt, ihm ist das Recht, jemand anderes zu verletzen.
Yeah, that's right.
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol. How could Vautrin be declared guilty for seeking revenge?
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Mr. Vautrin is innocent. He's innocent.
Order!
Das wäre das schon anstrengend genug für ihn.
I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, your revenge could be seen as a form of justice.
Aber
I understand your decision, which is why I cannot help but feel regret and even grief about the judgment I must now impose.
und das wäre schuldig.
Personal justice does not equate to justice as defined by the law. To execute your plan for revenge, you abused your authority and conducted informal executions.
Alter, okay, hat sie wirklich schon
Your
gebracht.
actions have thus violated the law. Therefore, you will be declared
Guilty.
guilty.
What?
Ja. Auch wenn Neuvillette am liebsten es nicht würde machen.
That can't be. Monsieur Neuvillette, please give this a little more thought. He has done so much for Fontaine.
Ja.
Vautrin, my friend, is there anything else you want to say?
Neuvillette, what have I done to deserve this? I've closely followed every one of your orders. Can't you see? Everyone in this room believes that I'm innocent. Why can't you just let me off?
Falls du jemanden getötet hast.
Is this what justice means to you? Answer me, Neuvillette!
Das war auch eine Zeile, die man im Trailer gehört hat.
Order. Since there have been no further objections, the Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vautrin.
Und nicht gewiss, angesichts das erste Mal, wo Neuvillette und die Oratrice das gleiche Resultat nicht hatten, bei uns nur passiert ist das erste Mal, wird das hier wahrscheinlich auch zustimmen und sagen, dass er schuldig ist. Ne?
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Vautrin will be declared guilty.
Ja. Sind wir jetzt wieder in der Gegenwart? Ich glaube schon, ne?
Goodbye, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Muss ich mit dem ausdrücken. Ey, warum?
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
How can different species peacefully coexist anyway?
Also mit so Leuten wie euch definitiv nicht. Ah, mein Ohr.
Hey, stop spacing out!
Oh, Palmer war ja gar nicht da, stimmt.
What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
Was war das?
Apologies, it seems like my
Entschuldigt.
memories got the better of me. I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it still caused the emotions within the Fountain of Lucine to boil over.
Okay.
Due to my negligence, the overflow of emotions and memories must have affected you as well. Are you all right?
Mir fehlt nichts, alles gut.
Wow. The Hydro Dragon is more powerful than Paimon thought.
Yep.
Anyways, the last time we came here, the Traveler only heard voices from the Fountain of Lucine. No emotions boiling over or anything.
Nee,
It is as you said. This might be because I am different.
das kann gut sein.
It is not only the fountain. I can sense emotions from all waters in Fontaine. Rivers, lakes, and even the rain.
Okay.
That sounds awesome!
But I rarely ever do anything like this. Emotions carried by water are always chaotic and disconnected. As an outsider, having my mind occupied with irrelevant memories isn't exactly a pleasant experience.
Ja, okay. Was ich gesehen habe, betrifft deine Erinnerungen.
Which ones?
Von dem Moment an, als du Carol zum Hof von Fontaine brachtest, bis zu dem Moment, als du Vautrin für schuldig befandest.
It's fine. I prefer not to speak of those memories. That does not mean I am deliberately hiding them.
Okay.
It was a coincidence, but perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that form.
Okay, warum
You
das
should
denn?
now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this. These two cases are much too similar. I felt like I needed to do something.
Ich kann mir jetzt vorstellen, dass dann, ich sag mal, als nicht Synonym, also wir haben Chiara, die an der Position von Carol ist, und ich könnte mir vorstellen, dass Vordrehen wahrscheinlich anstelle von ihm haben wir wahrscheinlich Chlora, wahrscheinlich in diesem Fall.
Paimon's starting to lose track of what you're saying. Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation. Paimon wants to help too.
Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating the fountain, I discovered something strange.
Und das wäre was?
I did not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions.
Das heißt, es ist größtenteils Aufwendung in den Melusinen.
However, I did find some resentment directed towards Chiara. If I remember correctly, it seemed to be related to a smuggling case.
Okay.
I don't know what caused this to happen, but it seems like there won't be a shortcut to finding the organization that may be pulling the strings here.
Wir hatten etwas im Schmuggelfall gelesen.
Oh, didn't we read about that
Ja,
in one
voilà.
of the documents?
Wir hatten einen von
You've
denen.
read about it? In that case, the resentment should have come from that incident.
Okay.
Huh? What are
Oh,
you doing
Navia, wir
here?
haben dich schon lange nicht mehr
I
gesehen.
was just about to look for you at the Palais Mermonia.
Navia, nice to see you again. Is there something we can help with?
I've heard some things, but I'm not purposely asking around or anything.
Okay.
Don't worry. Rumors are abroad that someone's scheming against Melusines, and that you're investigating the case.
Yep.
So I told the Spina di Rosula to keep an eye out for leads. We've had unfamiliar faces showing themselves at the Fleuve Cendre lately.
Okay.
Maybe you'll find the suspects among them.
Thank you. Where did you hear about all this?
Ja, gute Frage.
The Chief Justice out on investigation, accompanied by the Traveler from afar. No matter how you conceal your whereabouts, there will be countless eyes watching you.
Ja, alleine schon Traveler ist auffällig, wenn nur noch der oberste Richter von Fontaine. Ja, gut.
You talked to Chiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret. People curious to know asked around for information, then it was only a matter of time before word of the threatening letter spread all across Fontaine.
Okay.
So that's what Charlotte meant.
Ja.
Indeed. I did not expect that this could be kept hidden for too long, but the rumors still spread faster than I imagined.
Yep.
You know, it could be because you attract more attention than you
Ja.
think. Anyway, any progress with the investigation?
Ein bisschen. Wir haben einen kleinen Drang
The
für die
suspects who
Vergangenheit.
threatened Chiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case, but it is still uncertain if there is in fact another party behind all this. We are planning to return to the Palais Mermonia to revisit some details and identify the senders of that threatening letter.
Bin ich mal gespannt.
All right, then I'll round up the Spina di Rosula and follow up
Entschuldigt.
on their progress. Wait
Okay.
for my word. Ta-ta!
Okay, bis später.
Neuvillette, do you think there'll be any problems now that the word is out?
Ich
I
hoffe
have
mal nicht.
already considered that possibility, and I do not think that there will be any. As a matter of fact, once the word gets out, no one would dare to harm Chiara in broad daylight.
Im
What
Normalfall.
is more
Und
important
wir
is
haben ja
how
auch
the case
Chlora.
is
Also.
perceived by the public. 400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines.
Ja.
I hope the same won't happen again. Let us head back to the Palais.
Okay. Machen wir dann. Warum sind wir so eine Cutscene?
Strange. What are these people doing out on the streets so late at night?
Gute Frage.
Did something happen? Let's take a look around.
Oh nein, das ist sehr verdächtig.
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against a Melusine. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating in person.
Okay, aber die scheinen auf der Seite der Melusinen zu sein, wie es mal klingt.
That's it! Who's been threatening Melusines?
Oh,
Show yourself!
Okay.
Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves. But no amount of hiding will keep us from finding them.
Okay. Reporter von
That's
Dampfvogel.
exactly what I wanted to say. The guards have already begun to take action. We can't just stand by and watch.
Okay.
Think about how much we owe them. Now that they're in danger, how can we just sit back and do
Und sie dicken
nothing?
noch dazu. Okay, also der größte Teil der Gesellschaft scheint zum Glück akzeptiert zu haben. Halleluja.
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on. If you see any suspicious persons, report them to the guards immediately.
Okay. Und sie wird begleitet von zwei noch. Okay.
It feels like you've been following me this whole time. Did something happen?
Yep.
We were informed that. Nope.
We just finished our shifts and happened to be strolling by.
Okay, das heißt, passt auf sie auf.
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new items at the dessert shop together?
This isn't a good time to be out and about.
Ich sehe.
Come on, don't act tough. I bet you're hungry too.
All right, let's go buy a cake or something.
Okay.
You shouldn't ever skip meals, especially if you have another shift scheduled for later.
I heard even Neuvillette's keeping an eye on the situation. This is the perfect chance to get promoted. We gotta make sure we give it all we've got.
Okay, nicht das beste Motiv, aber okay, passt auf sie auf.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk your duties if Neuvillette wasn't involved?
Relax, I was just playing. We've worked together for years now. If something happened to them, I'd be haunted by regret for the rest of my life.
Okay.
That's more like it. We should stand guard until the criminal has been caught.
Okay.
Come and fight me instead, you cowards!
Have you heard? Even the special patrol came to help.
Shh, look. Isn't that Neuvillette? I think he's looking at us.
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
Ja, der größte Teil ist, glaube ich, auf der Seite Melusine.
This is truly wonderful.
Ja.
So, wanna go over and say hi?
No, I should stay where I am. My appearance could give rise to unnecessary commotion.
Vielleicht.
Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Mermonia. The faster we uncover the truth, the better.
Ja, okay. Kehrt zum Palais Mermonia. Zu diesem Gebäude zurück. Ich kann kein Französisch. Goddammit. Bin ich mal gespannt. Aber es ist schön zu sehen, dass sie heutzutage wenigstens akzeptiert werden. Hoffentlich bleibt das auch. Es ist wahrscheinlich eine Minderheit, die gegen sie sind. Aber wenigstens ist die Gesellschaft im Großen und Ganzen aber auf deren Seite. Das ist schön zu sehen. So. Es geht mit schweren Bestechungsskandalen innerhalb der... Nee, warte. Hier. Über den Schmuggelfall, voilà.
The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Maréchaussée Phantom.
Ja.
This is the one. The list of involved suspects should be... Ah, found it.
Yep, okay.
What does it say?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inica, Yuna, and others have been caught. They have been sent to the fortress of Meropide following trial.
Aber es gab noch andere wahrscheinlich, oder?
Those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders, but who did not participate in the case, will not stand trial.
Aber die wurden daneben... Man hat nicht die komplette Wurzel erreicht dann damit, okay.
Among them, surveillance of Essin has ceased on account of his good behavior. All other personnel remain on our watch list.
So many names. Is the one who sent that threatening letter to Kiara on the list?
Das kann gut sein.
Yes, there is something suspicious about Essin, to be precise.
Okay, warum?
It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case, and he moves around without much restriction.
Sollen wir das Navi erzählen? Am besten, oder?
Monsieur Neuvillette,
Oh.
someone claiming to be from the Spina Durasula just checked in with us.
Wenn man gerade vom Teufel spricht.
He said, and
nee.
I quote, "We have located the suspect. They're chatting at the cafe."
Ist das vielleicht, Dings, der etwas ältere Typ?
How did Navia find them so quickly? We've only just figured out the suspect's name.
Aber wir haben mit ihnen gearbeitet. Wir wissen, wie
I
gut sie
too am
sind.
perplexed. The cafe isn't too far from here. We should head over and take a look.
Ja, machen wir. Also wenn man so schaut, also wir wissen durch Navia, dass sie kann das wirklich verdammt gut. Das Spina Resula kann das verdammt gut. So. Dann gehen wir mal dem Verdächtigen auf die Schliche und geben dann aufs... Nein. Hoffentlich nicht. Auch wenn das wahrscheinlich noch kommt, aber ja. Okay, da ist Navia und der Verdächtige ist wo? Okay, hier alle also.
Hey Navia, we're here.
Setzt euch mal.
Whoa. Check out all these people. Hey there, are you Navia's friends
Gute Frage.
These are the people who have had recent dealings at the Marechaussee Phantom. They're usually hidden in the Fleuve Cendre, but I sent for someone to invite them over.
Okay.
Invite them over?
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here, and so I asked them if they'd like to come and have some.
Okay.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of the Spina di Rosula.
Es klingt nicht so, als wenn sie verbal überzeugt worden sein.
I've wanted to have a
Oder vielleicht
meetup
wurden sie
like
ganz
this
stark
for ages.
verbal überzeugt.
Something feels off. But, oh well. Let's get back to business. Is there anyone called Essa here?
Yes, that's me.
Okay, also der Typ, der in der Mitte sitzt.
You're Essa?
Scheint
Yes, yes, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Did you write that threatening letter to Chiara?
Ich glaube nicht. Ich hoffe, wirkt nicht so. Oder? Navia, was hast du gemacht, bitte?
I did, but I was just following orders.
Okay, also Befehle.
Orders from whom?
Ja, von wem?
Domenico, he was my boss. I couldn't disobey his orders.
Warte, Domenico war doch einer, der verurteilt wurde.
Domenico. Where is he now?
The fortress of Meropide.
Huh.
Well, I'm afraid even the Spina would have trouble looking into that place.
Ja.
Looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves. This was as much as I could do.
Was hast du überhaupt getan, frage ich
You've
mich.
done more than enough. I am extremely grateful for your help.
Leave the formalities for later. You should find Domenico first.
Ja.
If he really is the one setting up the conspiracy, it'd be best if he's exposed as soon as possible.
Am besten. Denken Sie, es gibt ja eine Quest, wo man jemanden aushilft, einen Brief an den Sohn zu schicken. Wahrscheinlich hatte durch diese Brieffunktion von Fort Meropide hat er wahrscheinlich Briefe an ihm geschickt und dadurch ihm halt Anordnung gegeben oder so. Aber okay. Dann würde ich sagen, nächstes Mal gehen wir dann ins Fort Meropide und werden dann hoffentlich Domenico und seiner ganzen Organisation, Verschwörung und alles einfach an Ende setzen. Es könnte auch sein, dass vielleicht der nächste Part auch der letzte ist, dann für die Neuvillette Quest. Weiß ich aber noch nicht. Das sehen wir auf jeden Fall. Auf jeden Fall, danke fürs Zuschauen. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen und bis dann beim nächsten Mal, wo wir hoffentlich diesen Fall lösen und die Melusinen ein bisschen mehr Ruhe können gönnen. Aber ja, dann danke fürs Zuschauen. Bis beim nächsten Mal. Tschüss.